Welcome, precogs and VOD squad. Oh, this goes no. Let me escape. Okay. We have
technical
another
things.
fantastic stream. Fan with a PH.
Because we're just that cool and edgy.
And we've got some 3D printing ASMR for you, because I have to change the filament at the moment.
I'm sure all they can hear is the Elden Ring music.
Ooh. Anyway, getting bookmarks all ready for Tropicon.
Yes, and perhaps we will see you there. Who knows?
Mayhaps. And the first person who does recognize us, I'm going to give them a mini helmet.
Excellent.
It was the proof of concept for the Vera helmet. I made it in smaller scale at first. Just to prove that it could have hinges.
Yes, we are playing more anime Elden Ring. As you can probably tell by the stream title.
Yes.
Continuing with the mod that will make this game more chaotic, but also perhaps more fun.
Definitely more fun. Definitely not as much of a advantage as it seems like it is. The advantage is like having the dodge and like the mobility.
Yeah. It's all about like flying across the screen at supersonic speeds.
There is some advantage there, but it's not as stark as you'd think, because it kind of really tempts you to kill yourself a lot. There's just a constant sort of temptation to just leap off of.
You can pause that if you think the video footage will like
Distract me.
Yeah.
This is
just a thought.
It's also probably better to like save processing power. So, I picked up a couple weapons. As you can see, this is most certainly like Dante, Dante from Devil May Cry. Because he literally like pulls out a fucking gun, or she, I guess. Now that's from like base Elden Ring, by the way, but yeah. So anyway, we beat Godric last time, and it's time to go exploring.
Right. You got the katana? You gonna be using that?
Oh, I could use the katana, sure.
Be super weeb, shall we?
Honestly, it's been a long time since I've played through this area the correct way. I usually just run past the castle. Even when I beat Godric, I usually just... I've already gone past him to go pick up items for my build.
Godric is a good fight, though.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite. Margit, too.
Yeah, he's decent.
I like Margit more than Morgott.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Although Morgott, you get a much bigger stage for fighting them on.
The best mobility you've ever seen, by the way. Wait, is it this one, or is it... No, it's not. The best mobility you've ever seen. I don't know if I showed this on stream last time. I love the stance she does.
Oh, yeah, right.
It reminds me of a Dragon Ball Z.
Come at me, bro.
Anyway.
Some Claymore shit.
You get some real mobility with the... Oh, you know what? This is probably dangerous. There's like an NPC in here. That is an attack. Thop is over there. being mopey. And if you
Don't
help
worry,
him,
you can go kill yourself soon.
if you help him, he goes and kills himself. Hey, Gabe. We've got a totally.
I suppose goes and gets himself killed is a little bit more accurate, but yeah.
We've got a totally. Now, have you played Devil May Cry 5? Because we've got a totally not copyright infringing moveset to show.
Gabe was in the stream last time.
No, I know, but he didn't. He hasn't seen the katana. He's seen some of the moves. He has not seen this monstrosity. Where do I go? Because you stupid piece of you're gonna get it.
Oh, you're gonna get it.
Oh, 5 whole damage. Shit. It was fucking flying in my face. Enough of
I've
this.
played DMC 1 through 4. Don't own 5 yet.
Well, I'm alive.
Yes.
So I guess I'll leave it at that. So, you can be the judge of if any of this looks familiar.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
man. Before you get to do the cool move.
I don't know what-
And
I'm not quite sure what allows me to do it.
oh, right.
I think it's just a full magic bar.
Now that's gameplay. Ooh, careful. Your health.
Oh, right. I had someone throw a can't heal pot at me.
Only the best, yes. Hell yeah.
I don't really understand what the qualification for that move is.
It's totally all skill, not random at all.
Some of it I do actually do on purpose. It's not totally random, but you're always discovering moves, you know?
Gabe says partially accurate so far.
Okay.
Only partially. Kill him.
Yeah. So like, what do I need to... I don't know what what I have to do to recover magic. Now, the tree, the first tree in the area that's not over there, it's this way? I wanted to fight the Erdtree avatar for no particular reason.
You can look at the map.
Can I? Can I? Thanks, Trisha.
Look at a better map.
Oh, you know what we should do? Hold on. Which weapon was it? It's not this, is it? No. It's this. Yeah, baby.
Hell yeah. Who needs walking? I can just ride a sword.
Fair and balanced, everybody. Going over the top.
Hell yeah. It does help you appreciate the world that you're in.
Yeah, that's really good. Oh. So,
Now it's more accurate, he says.
so you're thinking there might be some copyright concerns?
Making my way downtown.
More of a Nero thing than a Vergil. So I think the katana is Vergil's moves. I don't know what Nero does.
I guess this is what Nero does.
But the suspicion is that they've taken all of the moves from DMC5 and put it into Elden Ring. That's the suspicion, anyway. Oh, there's the tree. Best way to travel, everybody. Oh!
You're so sporadic, but you're like missing every single hit.
Okay, well, you know what? I didn't need that move anyway. Vergil uses a large katana.
Hey, we've got a large katana. We got one of those. Whoa.
How are you alive? I did so many things.
Yeah, but you missed every single one.
No, you missed every single one. Yeah, so this stuff is like very flashy, but the extent to which it's actually useful is debatable. So she's definitely pulling out a gun and shooting it. So yeah. Let's see if I can pull out the katana for this guy.
Nero uses a sword with a motor in it, and I know in 5 from the trailers he uses his mechanical arm as a ride, or special arm. Are you seeing Nero is special?
Yeah, I figured it would be a better idea just to die so I can get my magic back. I don't know what qualification I have to fulfill to have magic with this retarded mod. Okay.
Whoa, that is a lot of damage.
Okay.
This mod is cool. At the very least, it looks cool. Even if it is a little bit sporadic and crazy. Certainly makes you feel very powerful.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
You know that sideways jump backwards actually seems more ridiculous than the roll to me.
It's called like a butterfly kick, where they fling the legs out like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
Oh man, that's annoying. At least you can ride the sword.
Yeah, these moves are cool, but they're fucking garbage. Like they're just really, really terrible. I thought that this was like too strong. This mod makes you horrifically weak. I played Elden Ring normally with a shield and sword. It is so much easier to play. You do so much more damage, so much quicker. You could stagger faster. This whole mod is.
Well, you were playing with another mod.
It doesn't matter. Even without that, I had a blocking, like a parrying mod. Even against enemies that can't be parried, it was so much easier to play without it. This certainly is very convenient, though.
Yes, indeed. And look at that structure. That certainly defies gravity, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
It's kind of cool in that sense.
I'm glad there's no random kill boxes like in Dark Souls 1. Try flying around with no clip in that.
Yeah, you know, Miyazaki needs to stop putting in holy magic and religion into his games just so he can shit on them.
Oh wow, you can actually interact with these without being a mage.
Oh yeah. You just fly into it. Oh!
I was about to call my steed, but I am my steed.
I am my own master. Alright. Round 3. And fight.
Alright, I'll try it with the katana, I guess. There's also the twin blade, but it seems pretty bugged.
Oh, hell yeah. Just open for smacking.
Okay. The game, if you're wondering, the game is lagging like crazy. I don't know if it is for
Yeah.
you guys.
I suppose it's to be expected. Hell yeah. Beat him up.
Right. So, punishes are nice, but
Right.
Easy to get carried away. Okay, sure.
Hey, Chaos Mesh 64 says Adam has learned Ayagito Jitsu, the quick draw katana style, sat on his chair, found his motivation, or however much he could scrounge for, and ripped his future son's arm off for power. There you go. That's your backstory.
Worth it.
I think another huge problem of it is that, like, a lot of your moves just don't hit. The ones that do hit are doing minimal damage.
Yeah. This one seems to recover magic. So I guess there's that. Oh, fuck. That was lucky.
Is the judgment cut in this mod? I don't know.
Describe it. Fuck.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
I went quite far.
Oh, sure. Jesus Christ. There's such a distinct lack of consistency to any of the actions you take. How the fuck could you track that? It's like the timings have to be so weird because the normal distance you can travel is so exaggerated. It's like during a certain duration of their move, they have infinite speed to just rotate. And you forget that because you're used to it making logical sense with how far you can actually move. It's so difficult to adapt to this.
The Judgment Cut is where Vergil swings and slashes not just the enemy, but the fabric of reality as well. I think I've seen something like that.
I'm trying to do what I think you're describing. But, you know. It's only going so well. I want to lure the boss back to the boss arena. Okay. Does that attack end in, like, a big dome of purple? Because that's one of the moves that I can't seem to do.
Thinking of.
Okay. Very cool.
Yes, Quantum Weasel, he is certainly fast. That's because he's got the DMC powers.
Yeah, someone... Well, the consensus was that that's what this mod is from. Ah, fuck.
I mean, I'm sure they're correct.
Oof. Yeah.
Shall I send a video link to Trish on Gilded or of the Judgment Cut?
You can just post it into the Gilded server. Then anyone who's there can judge for themselves. If judgment is in fact the correct judgment.
Will the DMC soundtrack from Comic Christ get us copyrighted?
I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, it's always hard to tell with when it comes to songs in video games. Because it's like they gotta prepare to have
Jesus
it
Christ.
streamed. but also sometimes they just don't give a fuck. Damn. Killed his own men in front of you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck was that? Okay. I was caught in the cool guy sheathing katana animation.
I'm looking for the judgment cut. He's doing a bunch of different stuff.
I gotta say,
So
this
better come up soon.
this mod has style maxed and like actual effectiveness
Oh
minimized.
yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah. Without the camera effects. That's the one I can't figure out how to do. It's left trigger and then right trigger. But sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. And there really doesn't seem to be any consistency. Like, it's not like it has to follow a certain move. As far as I can tell, it just decides to do it sometimes and decides not to do it other times. For now, left trigger seems to be consistently doing this bat thing. Great.
Man. It does a lot of damage.
Okay, so Katana trash. I have to use a different weapon. This is so bad. It does so little damage.
Yeah. It wouldn't be as bad as you could cut reality itself, but...
Yeah, this thing seems to do a lot.
Alright,
This-
we're going from Vergil to Dante?
Nero, I think.
Nero? Okay. Well, I know that the sword flying is very Nero.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Chaos Masters and 4 says, it seems like this mod is making this more complicated.
Jesus Christ, stop.
Hey man, you just gotta believe.
So at least for the retarded moves, there's damage that exists. Okay, so that's at least something. See, that's damage. That's actual damage.
Oh, watch out.
Yeah. But you see, like, I can actually do damage with this
Yeah,
weapon,
yeah.
whereas the other thing is like...
It's definitely better damage.
It's like 7,000 hit combos, and it's 1 damage per hit. Not even. It's like negative damage. I deal damage to myself. So all 7,000 damage is to me. I wish I knew how to do that thing where you end up in the air and shoot the fireball. God, scoliosis hit me. Oh. There we go. As far as I know, the only way to... Oh, right. Dodge, 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 dodge. Drink, please. Got greedy, got greedy. Okay, no. No. Yeah, greed. I know.
Also, quick reminder: the Xbox 360 Marketplace is shutting down next July.
Fuck.
Grab what you can. Yeah, you're on the right track though with using the better damage weapon.
Yeah. If I could
More damage is usually just generally good.
If I could just cut reality, but it's too thick, so.
Yeah.
So, whose moves are these? Because I do have a gun in here. That's 1,000 damage combo. Okay, it would be cool if... Oh, I have scoliosis, that's why I can't dodge. This is Nero? Yeah, it seems like it. I figured it wasn't Dante. There's some moves that feel Dante-y, but... This feels like more chunky, so I assumed it was a different character. I've never played a DMC with Nero. Here we go, here we go. Fuck. Please. Oh, we did it again. Definitely get down though. Dodge, please. There we go, doing it again. We did it. Through the power of Nero.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And out of that I get like some trash I'll never use. Very good.
Dante is wacky woohoo pizza guy. Nero is the violent brawler. And Vergil is the patient quick guy.
Yeah. One of the most popular one is 4, and you play as Nero in that game, right?
And Pyroseer says you could play DMC 5 sometime just for the lulz.
I was curious about it, and I watched the trailer with Trisha, and then she was like, "I hate that bitch with the tattoos," and I was like, "Yeah, fair enough. It's probably not safe to buy," so I didn't get it.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Normally I hate most bitches with tattoos.
How come this isn't going?
4 is where Nero got the most attention. I don't know.
I was asking if 4 was the game with Nero. I never played DMC. My friend was super into it, but he had the problem where he couldn't share what video game he was playing well into high school. So, you know, I didn't think it was worth the struggle. Although I did get the games because they were on like super sale, and I remember. So the 4 Belfries, I can go early to an area, right? What area should I go early to? Because with this skateboarding on a sword thing, you know what I mean? Do we have like descriptions? Read message. Precipice of anticipation. Play all 5 of the games. Skynight Unceasing. Oh, that's where you went with the, you beat the guy to death with the 10 Commandments? You remember that video? Crumbling Lands. Okay, so this is Crumbling Fire Missoula. How many of those keys do I have? Do I have any? Did I get any Stone Sword keys? Okay, I have 2. This costs 2, I guess? So we could go to Crumbling Fire Missoula and fight some of like the later game bosses. Although I have a lot of runes, so maybe I should be upgrading some kind of thing that gives me damage. 2 as well, so you can see why it's hated. 2 is the helicopter one. Oh, hey, Pyre's here. This is also a weird weapon set. No, is it this one? No, so this one just has pretty regular moves. It just slightly coolified, right? This seems like very... almost unfair because it's so actually good. Like, I could actually understand how to use this. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah.
But I can see you're paying close attention. So, how does it work? Wow, I've never gotten this to happen with this weapon. That's what I got to happen with this. Light attack with this sword is just shooting a bow for 30 damage a shot. Two is the one where your guns have more attention than your other shit. Oof. The twin swords are cool, but they disappear all the time.
Well, maybe they got places to be at.
Okay. The fists are also quite cool. Also, Piracy, you were asking how to get this mod. Did you ever figure it out, or would you
Do
like
we
to?
need tutorial?
Also, which one of these gates are we doing?
We're doing the comics gate.
Okay. So that is the underground place with the stars. This is the beginning, I think, to get revenge on the starter boss, which might have a crazy moveset, honestly. And then this is, you know what? Maybe we should do Crumbling Fire Missoula, because I could definitely sequence skip. There's 4, right? The 4 Belfries. I don't know which one I'm missing. Which one didn't I read? 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'll do Crumbling Farum Azula and see how much trouble I can get into. I should probably spend my runes, though. Wait, this is Farum Azula? Yeah. Oh, Imbued Sword. Oh. Imbued Sword. So I have to do the got it. Okay, so I need one for each of those. I have to do the academy.
Oh. That should be fun.
See if I can take this guy on. Okay, I guess not.
Your
Please,
magic
please.
versus my magic. Which will win? Probably the anime magic.
Oh, that's cool. I think this is gonna be like okay. Wow. Very cool.
Whoa, whoa. Nice. He's a dum-dum. Oh, yeah. That's like some Kung Fu ASMR. I love the little leg jiggle.
Whew. This is so much more complex. Honestly. Oh, did I not find a grace here? There should be one, right? So I can come back quickly?
Adam, are you familiar with the JRPG Parasite Eve?
No, but I've definitely read that someplace. Like, I've definitely heard that term.
I definitely haven't.
Does anyone know where the bonfire is for the... Oh, it would be away from the route of giants, right? Unless I lured a giant here. So maybe all the way at the top? Be my best guess as to where Grace is. What were you posting, by the way?
I just thought it was humorous how many, what my ratio was for people who watched my videos, how many of them are subscribed and not subscribed.
What was it?
It was practically 50-50. Which I guess is not good.
I don't know. I mean, I guess that's like...
I mean, to some degree it's like, oh, I'm reaching new audiences of people who aren't already subscribed. But at the same time, it's like, oh, people are watching my videos and not subscribing.
Well, that's possible too.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do all these weapons have in common? What is the strength and dex? Okay, strength and dex.
It
strength and
probably
dex.
means my videos suck.
Shut the fuck up. You're so stupid.
That is the logical conclusion.
No. Dumb.
Hey, buddy.
Big stoop.
Well, if they like the video, they would subscribe.
No.
No.
Is that true?
Oh,
yeah, I got the arm
are
wraps.
You a dumb dog?
Alright, so I'll just level strength and dex and just be an anime character.
You're so fluffy. I wish we could take you at the con. We'd take you at the con. And then everyone would be like, oh, who is this elegant creature? And then you'd be like, Borf? And then they'd buy all our books.
Yes.
Because that's how it works. You would be the best sales dog.
I'm subscribed to Trish, but don't watch the videos.
I've seen channels that had 80% not subscribed, so you're fine in my book. I don't know, man. To be fair, my views are pretty low. It's probably a bad thing.
Alright, so... Well, this is pretty high up, huh? Oh no. Okay, it's all fine. Now, the academy was at least over there, right?
At least. Is this the completely opposite direction? Oh, I see a thing.
Anyone think I'm gonna survive this?
Yeah.
Nice!
They negate fall damage from the sword. Ah, you're so cool.
Anyone else have, like, real vibes of the, Kingdom
Treasure Planet?
Hearts
Oh.
2
Yeah.
skating section?
I was getting Treasure Planet vibes.
Come on. Yeah! Up.
Killbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright. Won't touch things I don't feel.
I'm not watching too much to depress myself. Oh, like staying away from politics, etc. That is a healthy. You are an anime character, Adam. Gravity is whatever you want. That's what I hoped, but
I don't know, I tried doing positive videos too to mix it up a bit, but nobody watches those. Even less people watch those, you know? I mean, at the end of the day, I guess I just have to cover depressing stuff, because that's the only thing my subscribers actually watch. I know, Bert.
now can I get over the kill box? Come on, don't run out. Don't run out, sword. Okay, here we go.
Yay!
We did it. We did it. We got into the academy without any of this nerd shit.
The official Elden Ring Academy skip to just pull out your magic sword and ride on it.
Alright, let's go get some of these sanctified blue sword things. My comment aged like milk. Well, I think what it was that I just didn't believe.
Yeah, that's what it was. You just didn't believe in the Goo Goo dolls.
That bird just fly through the
Yes,
fucking
he
wall.
did.
Okay.
He doesn't give a fuck about
Gravity.
physics and yeah. Doesn't give a fuck about solid objects. He just flies right through wherever he wants.
Oh my god. You know,
You know that in the air fireball attack is very cool, but it never hits.
this is kind of hilarious how bad this mod actually, like, initially I was like, oh man, this is like so overpowered, but in reality it's fucking terrible. It's just like all style and I can't hit fucking anything.
Well, you have essentially become like
One of those
an
shitty
Elden
bosses.
Ring boss. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Because you're just so sporadic all over the place. The issue is none of these other guys that you're fighting will fight like actual players.
This mod is bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
it's
fair.
cool, but effective? No.
Yeah.
Hey, is that all I gotta do? I just gotta get over here?
Yeah, go for it. Jump.
I
Jump
can't.
off?
I can't.
doesn't
There,
let you jump
no,
off?
there isn't. I have to like do an attack.
Really?
Okay. We made
I
it.
guess it's a bad mod.
Well, yeah. I mean, So this is to go down and fight like the abductor virgin. Should I just get abducted by the abductor virgin?
Well, you can get to the volcano manor that way, right?
That's a much better way to get to the volcano manor, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Having to like agree to kill people and stuff. Oh my god. Alright, you better abduct me, virgin. No, none of this garbage attack. Abduct me. Abduct me, baby. Mommy. Mommy, abduct me.
Mommy Milker?
Don't you get those fucking wheels away from me! You've been
Man,
bad.
they're really not feeling it for you, huh?
That's 300 damage. Is that much on them? What is this? Keep? No. Long tail cat talisman?
Oh, for, yeah, the jumps.
For fall damage. Yeah, that seems really
Yeah.
important.
It is very important.
Get the fuck away from me with your filthy womb. Is there anything else down here? Oh, you
Try
can just...
invading someone's style on them and take their like 20. I don't think he'll be able to invade anyone with this mod on.
You definitely can, by the way. Like, it's
yeah?
definitely possible to invade someone using this moveset.
You won't get banned?
In theory, you'll get banned, but, like, have you played Dark Souls 2 online? That shit's fucking retarded.
Yeah, but they don't care about that game.
Yeah, but, like...
I mean, this game still has DLC coming, so they care about this.
Oh, I wanted in.
Yeah. Won't let you inside of them.
Oh, that's
hey,
how they
Adam,
back
back
up.
it up, bro. Let me inside, bro.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Isn't that the essence of being an anime character? You do all that cool shit, but it doesn't do anything to the real bad guys. Then you have to call the power of friendship and everything goes well. That is the true essence, isn't it?
Abduct? Abduct? You fucking dirty whore. Alright. Literally?
You wouldn't think it would be this hard.
Oh,
Oh, get in there! Oh, man! Your crazy anime dashes. No, 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 no!
Oh, wrong one. That's like the run you over thing. Oh, no.
Oh, there! Oh,
Action
it's at
doing.
the end of it. Yeah. Yeah, it's at the end of that. Huh.
Fuck.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the
That's
power
okay.
is the power of friendship really that bad? I mean, it's good as like a message and whatever, but like
As an actual reason for winning? Yeah, I guess so.
people's problem with it is that they should have won in the beginning of the fight, but they just don't because they need the plot to kind of function a certain way. It's like every episode of
specific formula.
like if you're in the beginning of a Teen Titans episode, everybody's real dumb. And then by the time you get to the end,
learn to how to beat the villain or whatever.
So what do we got over here? Oh boy.
Whoa. You wanna fag it up, bro?
It's so like an example of a really bad power friendship thing was like it's Naruto and it's like Guy's team, like or Lee Guy, whatever. It's his team and they're fighting their clones. And they're perfect clones. Right? And they're losing. And then they're like, I know what we can do. We just have to be better than we were yesterday. And then they win, basically just because they're, like, more determined. But it's like, well, you already established they're perfect clones. and so they would have the same level of like determination and everything. It just I could see, I was looking for them to come up with like a clever scheme that would defeat the clones, but they just
But they just were like, we just have to be better now.
they're like, oh, they're the same as us and we're tired but they never get tired, and I'm like, oh well, I guess you're fucked. And then they're like, I know what to do. We just have to be better than we were when we started the fight.
I mean, sure.
Right.
Assuming that the clones, can't also improve. That would be an interesting concept, actually. If, like, you establish that the clones are better than you now, but they won't ever be able to improve from that point. And so you have to go on, like, a training session to be even better than what you were before so that you can beat them.
Or if you assume that the clones can't strategize, which is fair because they're clones,
Sure.
then you know what your own weaknesses are and what you need to improve on, and then you go like, well, the clone doesn't know that this needs to get better, and so the clone is not going to... They're not going to understand my weaknesses like I do. And then therefore, I can beat myself because I have these like goals for myself, and I know how I need to improve, and the clone doesn't understand how I need to improve. I guess this is really just like the traveling weapon because it's so...
It's so good, yeah.
Jesus Christ, okay.
The power to fly in video games is, it's quite nice.
Oh, is that the...
I honestly thought...
There's gonna be a kill
run
box for sure,
and
but...
swap the first time I saw that.
Come on. Yeah, buddy.
Fight dragged on forever, I was getting exhausted.
Get over the ball, get over the ball!
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck
the way
yeah, dude.
Elden Ring was meant to be played.
Fuck yeah. Where's this bitch? You want a duel,
Get 'em.
nerd?
We'll frag it up, bro. Not hitting him at all.
You're not hitting him at all.
Full
Oh yeah.
health bar.
I'm intimidating him, okay? He knows what's up. He knows he's gonna get fucking in the combo. Nerd. Okay, he just rolled it. Okay. Oh my god! Oh, he has anime powers too. This isn't gonna go good.
Oh man.
Okay, so NPC enemies are officially very dangerous.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a true anime fight. It's like a clone of your moveset. So you just have to be better than you were before.
I thought they were going to run and swap the first time I saw that. That's what I assumed, too. I assumed that they were going to, like, communicate with each other and be like, this is what I'm bad at.
Yeah, right. That would make sense. They've done that in other... Do you want to grab that item there?
If it'll make you happy. It's the multiplayer items.
Oh, okay. They've definitely done that in, like, other iterations of the same plot line.
And that's why I think they were like, we can't do anything that isn't original. Like, the classic Japanese, like, has to be, like, excessively original. Because, like...
Well, I mean, that's not even true either. Like, how many fucking isekais are there?
You know, I'm not Japanese enough to understand why this happens, but
yeah,
there's,
they
like...
did do that in Teen Titans. Where they swap.
There's, like, this thing where... Oh, this is the tippy top. Oh, my sword has bleed on it. That's right. Okay. Please. Please, get off. Okay. Oh, I almost skipped the red wolf. I can't do that, right? I guess I should rest. I don't know. Come back here. Okay, what should I should go through an area and, like, actually kill people. Let's use this thing, because this thing seemed to have crazy moves, other than just, like, the bow shot. Am I doing anything actually useful?
I think the problem with doing that in anime is just that they really dig the idea of the rankings.
What the
Like
fuck?
having an established who is the strongest character among this team and who is the weakest. So if they had them all switch off, then it would be like, oh, we can all beat each other in a fight. There wouldn't really be an established strongest or weakest person.
Oh, like the ambiguity of who's the strongest?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you're making
'Cause
the opposite argument,
anime,
right?
no, the anime likes to have clear-cut rankings of who is the strongest and weakest character.
But in that case,
the team.
let's say that like 10-10 is the strongest, right? And then
No, because they were going back to Teen Titans, where they like swapped to fight each other's clones, and like
no, but you're saying anime likes to have rankings. So the anime characters, let's say 10-10 is the strongest, Rock Lee is the weakest, and then Ding Dong McGee is whatever the other team member guy. He's like the middle guy. They would just invert that, so they would have fucking shit. They would have 10-10 fight Ding Dong, and then
Ding.
yeah. So then they would always have someone on the weakest, maybe. Or,
No,
they
but
would
who
rather-
does the weakest person fight?
the weakest
and win.
person stalls for time until they've beaten the more people, so they can.
Okay, but that's not what Teen Titans did. Is what
No.
I'm saying.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Whoa. All right. Hey. All right. We're going upstairs. Woo. There's the boss room. All right.
Alright, time to put this Borf down for the fourth time.
Fuck. If anyone can see what's going on, let me know.
Heal. Heal again.
All right. You think you're bad? Huh?
Fuck him up. Get out. Yep. Okay. No. Yeah.
Whew.
I'm told Yu Yu Hakusho was unique compared to typical shonen. Please don't spoil it for me. I need to watch it. I've only seen like the first couple episodes of Yu Yu Hakusho myself.
I haven't seen basically any of it. But
It's interesting. I mean, like, you know.
I know the villain, one of the villains anyway, is like this big jacked guy with like really tiny sunglasses, and he is so intimidating. He reminds me of like how intimidating Zabuza was. Oh fucking shit! Come on. All right, am I stuck? Okay. All right. We made it. Whew. Yeah, and I thought his.
The world blows up and Yusuke and Botan have sex. Yeah, that's what happens. Oh, fag me up, bro. Watched it when it was on Adult Swim. I liked it but forgot names, etc. Yeah.
The fuck is that attack? I mean, I'm sure that's what he's saying.
What's up, Jamie Rose? Welcome to the
There
show,
it
by
is.
the way. Why does it look like your character is using Chijori when you run like that?
You know, it fucking beats me. I don't know where they stole this animation from, but tell them to give it back.
Yeah, it
This-
sucks.
It's nice for running to the boss room, for sure, right? But then once you're at the boss room, it's like, can I have a different weapon? I don't know what the fuck this thing
Well, I
does.
guess you can just switch it off.
Yeah.
I mean,
It feels like I'm cheating, though. It feels like I have to stick by my shitty super sprint.
you're good. You can just switch off the more damaged weapon. Or whatever.
You know what? Let's do it.
Katana.
Let's fucking do it. Let's
Vergil
fucking do it.
Katana! Vergil's Katana powers! Shit!
Hoi, hoi. 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 Hada. Hoi.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Don't come in this
fuck.
corner. Don't you come in this corner. Don't even do it. Don't even do it.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna heal next to you. That's how alpha
He'll
I am.
right in your fucking face. Oh. Oh, you're good.
How's the wolf not intimidated? I would be intimidated.
Yeah, really. This wolf must really care about protecting this classroom. Oh, fuck him up.
Hoi.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, it happened. If anyone's curious.
There it is. There it is. There it fucking is.
Whenever you, sometimes when you sheath the sword, it like fills up the thing, and sometimes it doesn't do. All right, I can say one thing for sure. I need some fucking health if I'm gonna have this dumbass moveset. All right.
Which TMNT show did you like? The 80s or 2003?
None. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I feel like I've had both on the television before, but I wasn't really into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Get me
like
in
a lot
there.
of other people
Yeah.
were. Whoa.
Yeah. Give me that sanctuary stone, bitch.
What are you gonna do about it?
I like how
You
he's
bitch
not
boy?
intimidated at all by this
Fuck
fucking
boy.
lunatic who just jumped through the window. Yeah, get fucking... Yeah,
Pwned.
you fucking nerd. Get fucking backstab.
He looks like someone who levels up dexterity. Ugh.
Please, please, please. Oh, thank God.
The actual panic.
I just don't know what anything does. It makes no sense.
Hey, or Honeydew, what did I miss? Soul Fire is Dark Souls Fantastic Four Edition. Okay. You didn't miss that much. We defeated the wolf. We're in the academy. We have Vergil's katana.
Did I turn off the
and,
balls? Is this all good? Do I
yeah,
have to
that's
pull
all
a lever
good.
or something?
It just stays there, because you went up the wrong way. Otherwise, I imagine that it would have just like disappeared.
Alright, now we've got to show this guy who's fucking boss. What weapon should we use?
Whatever you're feeling it for.
I haven't used this in a while, and this is like the real weapon I wanted to use on this playthrough. I wanted to be a battle mage.
So what song to sing today? I'm taking requests. So, if you know any...
How did you parry that, you dirty whore? What?
You know, I think this guy is cheating. Perhaps we should report him.
What even happened? What?
Chaos Mash is dead.
Fuck. I hate this game.
This mod is a 0 out of 10.
Disgusting. That is a heinous abuse of human rights.
Okay.
Told you, motherfucker, stop dropping balls!
That's what I call a ball bearing. Ugh.
Okay. And you too.
That was Game of Thrones betrayal level jab.
Like, oh my god, that's a
Yeah,
high
I'll
jump.
take requests, but I want emo songs.
Is it? Do I go down?
If you know any space emo music, I will also accept that.
Okay. Alright. I think we should use maybe this. You know what? Let's see if we can fucking, like, collapse gravity on this nerd. It's not flashing, so I don't think we can. Maybe you need to land a certain number of hits or something. Like, you need to actually... Shit.
Oh, man.
Jesus.
Oh, you have to, like, build it up like a meter?
Yeah.
Like in the actual game? Maybe. That might be something. I'd be onto something there. Holy shit.
God damn it. Fuck this game. This is gonna be... Renala's gonna die in 2 seconds. Renala's gonna die in 2 fucking seconds, but this asshole is so fucking powerful.
He is, man. This is like the end of the anime boss here.
I can't think of another...
It's like, I
Oh my
taught
God,
you
dude.
all your moves.
I was about to say, I can't think of another
The student
NPC
fights
who's like a
nasty.
boss, and right at the end you have to fight Gideon. Do you think Gideon is gonna have anime moves?
Oh my god, yes. To quote the Church of Chatham, how did you parry that, you dirty whore? Oh, it's a good thing you got the man.
Oh my god, he's so
he's so fast! Because he has the same moves as you. He's like supersonic faggotronic.
Oh my god. Oh. This is... I'm so goddamn hot. I need a freeze pop.
Oh, okay. Did you put a drink in the freezer?
No.
Oh.
Oh, next batch of swords is done.
Woo!
Making some sword bookmarks for the con.
Hell yeah. Not too far to use it all. Hey Dan fans, settle something. Was the CW DC universe good? I noticed when people mention it, they say the first 1 to 2 seasons were, but those shows last 9 seasons. 2/9 and 3/12 doesn't sound good. Yeah, I would say that it was all bad. I remember vaguely when I was way younger watching some bits of Smallville, but even that is just kind of like something that you enjoy a lot more when you're a kid, or a teen, I guess is more appropriate. I kind of see CW superhero shows as being like the trashy, this is the best I can do because they didn't make a movie of it yet type shows.
Okay.
Alright, now you're good to go? Or
Yes.
you wanna finish it and then keep playing?
Just ASMR, everybody? No.
Yeah.
I've
They
got this.
love the squelching of saliva and like...
Wow.
That's how you get the millions of views.
I think the CEO of Twitch should go to prison for having a category that you can watch called ear licking.
Yeah, you know...
And then claiming that it's not
totally
pornography.
innocent. It's totally... Smallville
You're
doesn't
just shot,
count.
bitch.
That predated everything. The CW universe really started with Green Arrow. I know my
Yeah,
mom...
bitch. You can't do this shit. Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, to give you some perspective, I know
I'm gonna
my
eat
mom
my freeze pop while I shoot this
loved
nerd.
the Green Arrow when it first started.
Yeah, because it's pornography. There's just like a fucking dude doing a salmon ladder every episode. There's like this that show, the fucking Green Arrow show. Oh no, he's getting closer.
The bits that I've watched of it were like pretty fucking corny. No offense, but you know, it's kind of like I said, it's like the trash that you can afford without.
Thank you guys for not streaming Bearfucker at 3. Like, okay, yeah.
Okay.
I own it, but I just don't even want to touch it. I want to wait until mods like clean it up for me.
Yeah. Yeah, not interested in playing any more Baldur's Gate after hearing more about it.
Dude, that show. Okay.
Alright,
The Green Arrow show.
Go ahead.
I can. There's a formula to it, right? The Green Arrow show is like, we get like a 30-minute episode, right? 10 full fucking minutes are them having discussions while he does a salmon ladder, which is, you do a pull up and then it's like a rack for a pull up bar, right? So you do a pull up and then you like pull up so well that you can throw the pull up bar up and click it into the next slot above you.
Yes.
And then do that like 10 times until you're like way too high off of the ground, and then go clang, 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 clang back down doing pull ups each time. It's a very like athletic activity. They do it on like Ninja Warrior or whatever. And so they're just like, they just show him being sweaty and working out while they're discussing like the most inane bullshit that makes no sense. All their discussions about like plans and stuff, he'll just land from the salmon ladder and be like, "Oh, well, I guess it's time to go walk the dog." And it's like, what? What are you talking?
I guess it's time to suck some cock.
And then they'll throw in another like 5 minutes of retarded action where he like murders 30 people and then goes, "I don't kill people." It's like, what?
Yes, that is very true of all CW
and
shows.
then there's a solid another 5 minutes per episode portraying women in the most hateful, misogynistic way possible in the guise of like, in the name of feminism. They're like, his sister's like a sassy bitch and she's like, it's your fault, like dad died, and then it flashes to a flashback of like them on a life raft and it's like him sitting across from his dad and his and there's this other guy on the life raft and he's playing with this knife and he's looking at them and they're like, "We don't have enough water for all 3 of us." And the guy with the knife just like lunges at the Green Arrow. His dad pulls out a magnum and blows his head off and he's like, "Just remember, son, I'm doing this for you." And he sticks the gun in his mouth and blows his brains out and it's like, and then the sister's like, "It's your fault, dad's dead." And it's like,
hey, what the fuck?
Oh,
what a bitch!
Oh wow! Like she doesn't know that, and that's like the deep secret he's like holding. But I know that. You know that. Everyone watching the episode knows that she's a colossal bitch.
Yeah, his dad should have pulled the gun on her.
Oh fuck! Drink. Don't you? Yeah. Get fucking ground up in the fucking corner blender.
The guy who ran the Arrowverse was super duper gay. If you notice, the shows only showcased the men.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because if they did it for the women, they'd be called sexist. It's ironic. It's completely ironic.
Okay, this knocks down, which is
all the
great news.
middle-aged mothers watching the CW shows. I know from experience. My mother was watching those exact shows.
I'm afraid of those swords. Oh my god. Oh! So fucking cool. Do you have any idea how fucking cool I am? Fucking. Yeah. Got this.
Good stuff.
Whew.
Trish, is your mom stupid? Hey, don't talk shit about my mom. That's Adam's job.
As the qualified expert, yes. the Green Arrow show also tried to make everything edgy. They were like, "Oh, we gotta go fight Harkness." And I'm like, Harkness? That's a cool name, but don't I know that from somewhere? I'm thinking like, I'm telling my brother, I'm like, no, that's a character. I was like, wait a second. No, it's not.
Is it the wheel?
And then he shows up, right? And he throws something. It's like metal, and I'm like, no
Yeah,
fucking
Captain
way.
Boomerang.
No fucking. I was like, no fucking way. And my brother's like, what? And then he like, I'm like, it's fucking Captain Boomerang, and he's like, are you sure? And then they're like in the CSI lab, and they're like looking at this, like, it's a boomerang. Oh.
To be fair, his actual name Harkness is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
They should have just like gone with that instead of Captain Boomerang.
But they won't tell you what his name is. They won't just say Captain Boomerang.
Yeah. It's a boomerang.
It's like in fucking Spider-Man,
a captain.
where they're like, they just won't tell you that his goddamn name is like, they're like the Trapster or whatever. It's like some character that was on the first episode of the Spider-Man show. And I'm like, the Trapster? Is that Paste Pot Pete? And they're like, no, it's Trapster now. It's like, no.
Yeah.
I mean, why even try to make every criminal cool? Sometimes it's just a fucking loser with a glue gun.
Right. I guess it's their way of trying to make it seem like it's not for kids anymore and trying to like make it mature, because originally the comics were for kids and they were supposed to be very goofy in that way. And now they're like, no, you can enjoy superhero stuff. It's like totally edgy now.
Anyway, these guys all gotta die. I do love my AoEs, I gotta say.
Hell yeah. All AoEs are the best. Oh my god. I love watching you slay these fucking babies. These full-grown babies.
That's a cedar. Can I collapse gravity? There.
There she is. This is how you fucking take care of business. Everyone take notes.
Nah, I still can't.
The thing about Arrowverse is they couldn't touch anything the movies even considered doing, and the movies couldn't use the Arrowverse stuff, despite the things being different continuities and cast. Yeah. And that's really frustrating when you're super limited, but you really want to make a show or a movie based off of
But
a
they use
superhero.
Deathstroke and everything.
Do they?
Deathstroke, yeah, Deathstroke is in Arrow. He's the main villain. And he
Really?
wears a suit. Yeah, he's Grixis from Spartacus.
Well, I assume that they had to, like, use him in a specific way.
Could I please attack the boss? No? Okay. That's fine. Understand.
I don't even know what they ended up doing with that Titan show, because I only watched the first season, but I know Deathstroke's in there, too.
Jesus. Sorry about all the...
Yeah, all the flashy. Flashy flash.
No. Where's...
Oh, did you see one?
I thought I saw a glowing aura somewhere. Yeah.
Good spot. There's one.
Titans was kinda meh. It was bad, but it wasn't really good either. Yeah, it was bad. Honestly, the first season of Titans completely broke my brain. Because, like, it felt like they just had so much trouble keeping the characters consistent.
Please don't do this to me.
Oh,
my God.
come on. That is bullshit.
Good stop.
Alright, lady. Time to go into your illusion self. I don't know. To be fair, Deathstroke is one of the few DC villains that was designed to be edgy by default. Yes, yes. And that's why they want to use him so much. That's the idea.
He's a really cool villain, but
Yeah.
you don't understand. In the Arrow show, it's not that he was edgy. It's that he became a CEO to compete with the Arrow's company in order to drive him bankrupt. And that was the fucking most ridiculous plotline. Like, he's like, surprise, I'm corporate buying out your company out from under you without your permission. I'm gonna own your Arrow Corp or whatever the fuck is.
Doesn't sound like very Deathstroke
No.
then. You thought I was Deathstroke, but it was me, Dio.
And he's wearing a suit, but the actor is incredibly muscular. So
He became Lex Luthor, yeah, essentially.
he's way too muscular to fit into a suit. So he just looks like this fat piece of shit. Like, whenever there's someone who's too muscular in a suit, it looks terrible. Like, a lot of people have custom suits specifically for them. Clearly, they just took out a suit from the wardrobe that was his size. Like WWE people have a tailor that makes the suit for them from scratch.
Yeah.
Because they cannot wear normal suits. They're weirdly proportioned. Suits are meant to make fat people less fat and like... Oh no. That is not where I want to be. Oh, right? Too far. There it is. Oh, no, let's go back. There he goes.
Woo! Mamma mia! Spaghetti and meatballs! Sorry about that, Vergil. I know I'm being annoying, aren't I?
What?
They kill him off in each show so they can put him in a new version in a different universe, like the Arrow. He loses his powers, becomes happy, and retires. To be in the movies, they canceled the Batman trilogy, so he was free to be on Titans.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna bang your daughter. Whatever. Titans was trying so hard to be edgy that it looked goofy. Oh, it was goofy. Yeah. Titans disturbed me. Like, it tried too hard to be edgy, and it had its characters do completely immoral things in order to get to that place.
I don't know. I kind of feel like just health makes the most sense. Because I need to stop being dead. Know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe like doing damage would be cool sometimes. You know, I think damage is out of my hands. I think I just need to be able to like fit the requirements of stuff. That's just what I'll do. But you know what else? I probably need like my flasks to heal for more. So let me travel by way of Katana to the east.
They also got rid of Constantine in the Arrowverse because they wanted to do a Black Constantine movie.
They're making Constantine black?
They probably already did. They cut the actor and they didn't do the movie. Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
Good. I mean, they already did Constantine with like Keanu Reeves, right? They're really expecting to do a better blaxploitation movie?
To be honest, I get annoyed when I see men sexualized. What if it's even? What if both men and the girl are getting sexualized? Is it okay then? Does it balance it out, or...?
Like Fire and Ice or something?
Yeah, like porn. You're just watching two people of the opposite sex boning each other. Is that kind of makes it okay? Keanu did good as Constantine. I imagine he would.
Yeah. I wasn't in love with that movie, but yeah, I mean, it was good. You know, he did a good job. I think I thought it was like funny. There was some cartoon where they had it was like Batman and whatever, and it was like, we need the best detective in the world, and then they're like, isn't that you, Batman? And he's like, no, not even close. And then they go and get the Question, who's a guy with a question mark for a face, and he's like on the Justice League, and he's like a conspiracy theorist. He's like, aliens are real and like stuff.
Because conspiracy theorists are always right. Just look at the world around you. Is it a conspiracy if it's true?
It's funny. Calling stuff conspiracy theories has put some serious... It's become a serious problem for like actual conspiracy theories, because they call so much stuff that's like true a conspiracy theory, and then they're like, oh yeah, it'd be really dangerous if people...
Like the whole pedophile thing.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this is pandering to QAnon conspiracy theorists. It's like, but it happened. It happened in real life. It's based on a true story.
Like, their gripe is that they're talking about like adrenochrome or whatever, and that's their big problem with the movie. But people literally harvest spinal fluid from children that they're molesting and torturing in order to produce it. And well, not produce it doesn't exist, right? But it's just like the idea that the spinal fluid from a little kid while they're being like traumatized, if you drink it or inject it or something, you will become younger. And so, like, there's a conspiracy theory that that's why people molest kids. People want molest kids because they're pedophiles. It's not really complicated, in my opinion. But,
yeah.
Where's this sword that makes me run fast? Yeah. No. Bad. There it is.
Gotta go fast.
I just wanted to grab the map. So what is this from? Is this, like, from some Naruto game? Oh.
I thought the chemical came from the kid's blood. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like the blood from their spine.
You want to fight rune bears with your anime powers?
Gonna go ahead and limit as soon as it can go bad. Oh, I have a lot of health for it, at least. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, this is interesting. The Black Constantine movie was part of that deal J.J. Abrams scored $8.1 million to run and create stuff for DC for 5 years. Didn't produce a thing. Only did pitches that went nowhere. Yep.
Right.
Good.
Attack with the sword, thank God.
Yeah, we finally did the bear fucking stream like you guys wanted.
That was extremely cool. I don't know what the fuck I...
You thought we were playing Elden Ring? Nah. It's Baldur's Gate 3. Get him, get him, get him! I've never seen a rune bear go down before. That's interesting. I guess I've just never done enough poise damage to them.
I have with my... They have... It's pretty easy to do with, like, just
With the
use...
right weapon.
With a shield and sword. Because they're actually pretty easy to block. They don't actually cost as much stamina as you'd expect. And, they have, like, that one grab, but... It's not too bad. It's not as bad as you'd think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And just doing the counterattack thing, like where you block and then you do the perfect timed like slam, that honestly seems to do enough poise damage that after like 2 or 3, they.
You know, I don't know, because I've done that before. I've just like never been able to successfully do it before. They just go through it.
The Weeping Peninsula. Isolated merchant. You know what? While I have this.
The bear is the one that got fucked in this case, yeah.
I don't think the ranger's gonna like this, Yogi.
Aww. Is that a boy? He's sleeping.
He's just.
Sleeping, twitching, and borfing.
Yeah, he's kicking his legs like as though he's running in his dream, and then he's just like.
No, I don't want to run. Please stop.
He's a very lazy dog. It's just, he's not that lazy, I suppose, but they're an extremely high energy dog breed where they just like, they get super excited. Like when you come home, they are just genetically programmed to run up to you and jump on you. Just like put their paws up on your stomach.
It's
and then,
meet and greeting.
yeah, and then they're satisfied or whatever. They're like, all right, I did it. I did the thing. So this is like my favorite thing to get early game. It's a regeneration thingy.
Oh yeah, it's really good in this game too.
Seeing how much I get hit by random stuff, I guess this is a good thing to get. I have health regain from like backstabs and stuff, or parries, but
Yeah, coming from Dark Souls 1 to now watching Elden Ring, I know that the regen in this game is like much better. Which is very helpful for when you're wandering around and don't want to waste flasks.
well, there's no like health regen in Dark Souls 1.
No, there was a thing. It was just very slow.
Dark Souls 1?
I mean, that was the last Dark Souls I played, so obviously I have to be thinking of that. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Dark Souls 3? I guess I played a little bit of that.
God, that's so dangerous.
Wait, can you do Dante's trillion stabs?
Am I doing Dante moves right now? Like, should I be looking around to try and do it with this?
I think this is Dante. Okay, Master Support says. Yes, this is Dante. Born in flames.
Whew. Does Dante stand like this? It's a cool stance.
It is pretty cool.
I don't
It's
really,
very come at me, bro.
it's not really even like gendered.
Yeah.
It has the red sword aura. It's Dante. Although this is from Elden Ring. Whoa, what?
No, that's not. Whoa. Okay, well that was something.
So there must be some kind of meter that I build up. Because that's not normally what happens. You do that.
No, he's not that gay. Chaos Mash. He knows the type of jokes I like.
Oh wait a second. We're in the capital. What kind of trouble can we get up to? Where are the kill boxes, huh? Yeah, this is where the gladiators are. Yeah, there's a gladiator right here.
Get him!
Think you're bad, mutie? Bam!
Wow, you actually hit him.
Talking shit all the
Born
time.
in flames. Nice.
Got it. Ritual shield talisman, just what I needed. Adam's gonna hit a kill box like a fly and a weird shield. Ah, shut
Yeah,
it.
it'll be fine.
Shut it. Beat it, nerds.
Make your boy
Skateboarding.
downtown.
Fucking let's have it, bitch.
Let's do it, baby. Come on, Godfrey. Let's create the Holy Roman Empire, baby. Alright, our honeydew has a serious question. Sword Art Online, does it live up to the hype?
No. It's good though.
It's good, but it doesn't live up to the hype, so it's overhyped.
The fact that it got like 6 seasons of like spin-offs and stuff, even after the second season was complete dog shit, tells me that people have this like inflated perception of how good it is.
That's
It's good, but
There's a lot of things that I like, but also admit are overhyped.
fuck.
Is second season woke?
No, second season is just bad. It's just so bad. You should read a summary of the second season and don't. I mean, if you got a lot of work to do and you can't be bothered to like actually look at it, or you're just like you're gonna be mining in a coal mine anyway, you might as well like play something on your phone. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know. It's just like it's bizarre. Like they add magic to the world, and you think like, oh wow, it's gonna be really cool. But it's not, right? Oh man, this is gonna be a fucking problem. Wow, 76 damage, nice.
Making progress.
Wow, he just
Wow.
not afraid at all.
Wahoo. Never says, only thing I recall from DMC is I played the first one and fuck the end boss fight. Our Honeydew says, I heard there's incest in season 2.
No,
That
it's
sounds like an anime thing.
it's Gun Gale has the incest, and it's good.
Gun Gale has incest and it's good.
Yeah, I explained it to you. So he's okay. So brief synopsis is the first season. They go into an MMO. Oh shit! I forgot this is garbage. Please stop.
Doing good?
It's comedic timing. Ooh. How did that not hit me?
Because your dodge frames, dude.
Here we go, the fireball!
I am the storm that is approaching.
Am I fucking up my progression by just, like, getting here? I haven't gotten any of the other things that I haven't even rested out of things so I can,
Okay, explain the incest to the chat.
okay, explain this shit. Yeah, so, you know, it's funny, I really have to go to the bathroom, but, I guess I can't give you that kind of cliffhanger, can I? If I rest in the city, then I'll be like Melon and won't come back or whatever. So can't do that. So, first season is they're trapped in a game, because the CEO is like crazy, and he wants to trap people in the game for some kind of like weird Darwinist reason, right?
Classic.
Oh shit. And then, oh shit. Season 2, his love interest from the first season, which he actually has sex with off screen.
It turns out to be his sister.
No.
Okay.
His love interest who he actually has sex with. That is fucking insane for an anime. Holy shit. She has, like, it's very subtle, but like, she's like wearing, like, she wakes up without a bra on, basically, under the covers, and that's like as much as a confirmation as you'll ever get in an anime, unless it's like actually just a hentai.
I mean, you know, I guess it depends if the anime is made for teens or adults.
I've just
How
never
much-
ever seen that. Anyway. So then his love interest doesn't leave the game after he ends the simulation, right? Alright. I'm too bad to deal with this. Gotta skate out of here, bro.
Radical.
Gotta get out of the city. Escape from the city. Alright. I don't know where the kill boxes are going to be, but I gotta get out of here. If we can go above the kill boxes, we'll be okay.
Gotta get out of here.
Oh, that's not looking good over here.
Stuck inside this rut that I fell into by mistake.
Climb. Get over the
Gotta
walls.
get out of here. And I'm begging you, I'm begging you, be my escape.
Chaos Smash trying to get me killed. He's like...
Bag me up.
Bag me up, bro. Where the fuck am I going? I'm gonna lose the 88k souls. This is...
You are way out of the area. This
Okay,
is
okay.
just the backdrop.
Okay, but you go here, right?
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's going on? What's going on? How do
In? No, you can't go in.
okay. Let's
Drop.
let's take it down a peg and let's go in here. Now, I'll take some finger remedy. His girlfriend doesn't leave the simulation she's stuck in. Season starts with him talking to what? Fuck.
Sword?
Nice. Him talking to a special agent about what they're gonna do, about people still stuck in
Nice.
the simulation, etc. And his girlfriend's still stuck in the simulation, and then it turns out that she's stuck in the simulation because a guy is keeping her in the simulation. And the guy is like put her into a separate simulation, like a different game. And the reason he did that is because he wants to marry her in order to take over her father's company, right? Kind of a garbage plot line, to the point where it feels like it was written by someone else. A very hentai plot line, may I add. She's trapped in a tower inside the game. Oh my god, that almost shot the fuck out of me. And I'm out of flasks. Does this heal?
Well, why didn't you rest?
Because then Melina would disappear.
Oh.
So I have to rest outside. And I know there's one like over there where Margaret spawns. Okay. Jesus Christ. How are you still in range? I guess you're a giant. Your range should be giant. That does make sense. Fair enough. Okay. Okay, so he rescues the girl through Season 2. And Season 2 is quite bad. Keep that in mind. Then Season 3, the same government guy that helped him to go rescue his girlfriend from the simulation, he asks him for a favor to go back into another game because there have been people who have died through someone killing them in this gun game. This game he's never played before. It was like a popular game, and like VR stuff got popular despite the Sword Art Online thing. There's a lot of safety measures put in place. So he goes undercover, and he's like sworn to stay undercover because this murderer he can't know that police are like onto him or whatever. He can't know, or else he'll like hide or whatever. They want to do undercover stuff. So he makes contact with a random player in the game to help him, to team up, etc. She ends up being his cousin, and she starts to get a crush on him, and he realizes but doesn't tell her. And then when it's revealed that he's her cousin, it doesn't do the standard anime thing of like, Nani, it's like forbidden love. She goes like, it's like, how dare you? This is so embarrassing. Like, I'm your cousin. How could you do this to me? How could you put me in this position? Like,
It sounds like the plotline from that Ghibli movie, Poppy Hill or whatever.
I don't know it.
Yeah,
But I thought it
it's
was...
like kind of a similar thing where the girl accidentally like falls in love with I think it was also her cousin, and then she finds out, and then she has to like come to terms with like not being with him.
Yeah, but anyway, I thought it was good because the voice actor, at least in the dub, delivered it really strong, where it like it was like very uncomfortable, where you were like, oh geez, yeah, that is not a cool thing to do or whatever. And like you could feel the character's regret for not telling her and stuff. I thought it was done fairly well from that respect. I think I probably am gonna need higher strength than I am dex just for wielding random weird like giant weapons.
I've also seen it in anime where cousins just fuck, and like it's just seen as normal. So, you know. I can appreciate it when Japan decides that incest is wrong. Yeah. is something that I don't envy about Japan. Is like their fan service and like porn and fetishization of a lot of their art is fucking all over the place in illegal activity, and I appreciate not seeing it everywhere if given the opportunity. But yeah, they in the future, perhaps Japan should keep that a little bit more in control. Apparently, there's vending machines where you can buy used panties in Japan. You know, in the shitty areas. Not good. Not a good look for your country.
Incest?
Well, yeah, that. And I was also telling them about, like, the used panty vending machines. Yeah. Fingers crossed it doesn't turn out Dan Fan and Chatham are knowingly distant cousins. Or, God forbid, uncle and niece.
God damn it. I'm not that old. It's like a 4-year difference or something. 3 or something? I don't remember.
Hey, what's going on? You want to elevate to the couch mode? Yeah. Oh.
Where should I go? What do you guys want me to fight? Margit spawns here, right?
Yeah, somewhere around here. I'm quite certain. I guess just go through the area normally and he'll pop up. Oh, you can kill that guy. Oh, well, one of these guys. You can kill them and they'll turn into Margit. I heard about it in Vadi Vidya, so it must be true. Oh, there he is. There he is. You passed him, yeah. He's right over there. Yeah, there he is.
Fuck. You know what? Time for a change in strategy. Ho, ho, ho.
Your time's up, old man. Surrender to the Kung Fu.
I have learned much since our first battle.
Call me the Kung Fuhrer.
Ooh. Oh man, I thought I could.
Alright, Chaos Master C4. Good night. We'll fag it up next time.
Boom! Alright, catch you later. What is that? You big pussy? What are you, despawning? Shut the fuck up.
Get him.
Oh!
Oh, he got you with the despawn.
Yeah, he did.
He made you scared just so he could whack you with his cane.
Gengar or King Boo? That's a hard choice. I suppose King Boo. I don't know. Gengar's
King
nice too.
Boo has a vibe, you know? He's like, bleh. And I appreciate that.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna kill the Starfallen Beast so I can upgrade as much of the weapons as I want to like level 3. I see the foul tarnish. Is this one right? No.
I don't know, just start killing them all.
I must have passed him.
It is very possible since you are like so anime runny.
Okay, that's fucking cheap bullshit. But alright.
Dio Brendo are Vlad masters. I mean, definitely Dio. Vlad turned into a joke later on. You see my review of that comic? What the fuck? I know what you're feeling. Don't you just love it when characters pull the feelings jujitsu and turn the villains into good guys? It's like, I feel things, therefore I'm gonna use the bewitching branch on you. Make you part of my team. I prove the modern mainstream just suck.
Please stop scoliosising.
Hopefully they stay and strike, let Japan and the Indies fill the void. I hope more independent people can get out there, honestly. I feel so small. And people are like, wow, you're so big, I would do anything for your audience. It's like, damn. I'm like big compared to the people who get nothing.
That is big though.
But you know what I mean. It's like, the indies should strive to be as big, or at least somewhat as big as the mainstream, if we are to replace them, over Japan, which of course has a much bigger edge.
How much damage is it doing? Okay, so that's like respectable. What I like about the air punches is they do damage without, or they do poise damage without actually doing regular damage.
Oh, I see.
Those kicks, by the way, actually do 1 damage per. Which is like fine because they're like super fast, but
Right. Oh,
this
there he is.
despawning slut.
I think he's just teleporting to be cool. Should have grafted some courage.
I don't think this guy actually grabs.
You should have fell omened some courage. I thought that was like a fucking crab hand as his tail, but I guess it is something different.
He was born a mutant.
Right.
I thought he was grafted too. I thought he, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard the body vidya as well. I just thought he might have had something grafted on as his tail, but you're right. It is just a mutant thing.
Oh. Nice. Is there a gargoyle over here or something? I don't think I want to use this weapon for another fight. That was a long time swinging around. Maybe Katana? Yeah. Although, I think everyone who appreciates Vergil's moveset has carried on. I should fight the crystal thing, and for that I have to go back to the lake with the dragon.
I find myself buying their strange manga. Even now, I'm reading Girlfriend is a T-Rex. It's Monster Musume in dinosaur flavors. Unfortunately, the fan service could have gone harder. Could it have? Some T-Rex tail fanning fan service. Nah, honestly, I'm reaching that stage of my life where now I'm kind of disappointed when the fan service is too much in an anime or manga, because it means I can't recommend it to people, really. Because I know less people will enjoy that type of thing. And sometimes it really is too much. Like, sometimes it's not even funny when they add in the fan service, it's just distracting and annoying.
Let's go.
Like, I was reading that one, Kururu Kill Me manga that I mentioned in another live stream. I read a little bit further into it, and it gets only more violent and more fan servicey at the same time. Like, the two of those things will balance each other out, but it also just makes reading it like less enjoyable for me, because like you're just throwing in these super violent things with super sexual things, and I'm thinking, what kind of person is writing this? Are they...
Sounds like my kind of book.
Am I getting like some masochisty vibes from this? I don't want to see too much of the writer's fetish, personally. I feel like that's like too much information on a person that I really want to know. Nice. Fucking nice. This is actually perfect for dragon fighting.
I was gonna say the aerial hitboxes are a little disappointing, but I guess I really can't complain. Oh, that's fucking badass though.
The fucking sword riding into the head. This is pretty sick. Can't lie. This is how dragons were meant to be slayed, man. Hell yeah. When it's the same as my fetish, I have that Millhouse meets Millhouse moment. Yeah, I mean, I have a monogamy fetish, so I haven't really found my fetish in a lot of the manga I read.
Oh,
It kind
you
of
can...
just seems to be only weird stuff. Because I'm what they call normal. I'm a freak for being normal. Hey, what's up, Red Wolf Corp Revamped? Most shonen series don't have a lot of romance, and the romance that's there is usually pretty bad. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. But Seven Deadly Sins takes incompetent romance to an entirely different level. Straight up pedo bait. No, Seven Deadly Sins, I never watched too far into it. But from what I did watch, the sexual nature, it's very creepy.
There was
right away, it's very creepy.
There was the guy who's like, I don't know what his thing is, but it's
the
like
Wrath guy, or are you thinking?
I don't know, but there's like a dragon girl who's like a child.
Oh.
Like 1,000 years old or some shit like that.
Oh yeah. Are you talking about the girl that Greed fucks?
Yeah, some child gets fucked on like a mountain or like a very high point.
Scene is very romantic. I mean, in like the first episode, the main character who's supposed to be Wrath just gropes the unconscious love interest.
Yeah.
Before he even like meets her officially, he just starts groping her while she's unconscious, and then she wakes up and like doesn't react to it at all. She's just like, "Oh, hello. My personality is girl. Nice to meet you. I'm totally in love with you for no reason." Her name is Elizabeth. Yeah. I didn't get far enough to learn their names.
Yeah, that was extremely strange.
She's such an object. She really is. She like has. I mean, there's so much complaints I hear about like Disney movies of like girls not having any personalities and not standing up for themselves. None of that is nearly as true as it is in some of these anime. Like, dude, especially Seven Deadly Sins.
That was so fucking bad. I've never seen something that bad. And we were watching it and we were like complaining about how bad it was, and then like my brother's like fiance was like, "This is why Asian people are abused because like Japanese people do this to us," or whatever.
Jeez.
It was like, all right, dude.
Yeah, her like anti-Japanese racism or whatever.
Yeah, it was like.
Like, something can't just be bad. It has to be, like, bad and also causing the end of the world.
But it's just, like, I don't really think that there are white people in the world who think that they're allowed to, like, sexually assault Asian people because they watched it in anime.
I would certainly hope not. Yes, the anime child with 1,000 years of age but still acts like a toddler. I'd rather have that than the annoying "you did something suggestive, insert beating." But, you know, in her case, it would have made sense for her to, like, just fucking wail on him. To grope her while she's unconscious. Like, it doesn't make any sense for other scenarios in which they do that trope in anime. Like, when a guy or a girl, like, walks in naked into a room and then the guy's just there and then she beats him up. It's like, bitch, that was your fault. What the fuck?
I think it's like supposed to be like a comical way of showing modesty, but I can tell you that like interacting with fucking incel girls who have only ever had their social education from anime, it's painful when they think that those sorts of things are like normal, and then you react like a normal person and you're like, okay, well, don't do that. And then they're like, oh, sorry, I just thought, like... And I was like, yeah, okay, well, that seems like a very, like, anime way of perceiving the world. Don't do that. It's like... Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that that's, like, the most common thing ever, but...
Well, my main point is, there's a right and wrong way to do things.
Yeah. This is the most painful section ever, when you have to not be using anime. This is a blessing.
People watched until season 3 and just complained about the animation and not the writing. Yeah. Sometimes people get into anime just because they enjoy the premise and they want it to be good. And they just, like, hang in there forever, just waiting for it to be better.
Literally the entire book series of Harry Potter. They're like, magic school, that's awesome. And then it's just like...
Oh, come on.
Just hanging in there. One of these days, and everyone's like, oh my god, I would be this house. And it's like, you need to play Dungeons and Dragons, you fucking loser. Like, just stop pretending you're playing Dungeons and Dragons while reading a book and just play. Just fucking play the Harry Potter tabletop game. I'm sure they're out there.
Can you enjoy older comics, or do you know too much of the characters, like reading Golden Age Batman and knowing how invincible will become later? No, I mean, I've enjoyed a lot of the older comics. Sometimes even better than picking up early 2000s stuff or newish stuff. I mean, I think it's, like, usually expected that all of the brand new stuff is trash, but, yeah.
I love the premise of having people representing 7 deadly sins. This ruined it for me. I could see it ruining it for you.
Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist does it better, so, you know.
They don't really utilize the premise very well. It's just a better show, I would say. That concept doesn't really... Oh wow, that's fucking garbage, huh? Later, bro.
Escape from the city.
I could have sworn I heard a voice break.
Maybe Katana would have worked for this guy? I don't know. Whoa! That's kind of cool viewing that move from up top.
Trying to get over him. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Good stuff.
This boss is such a bitch.
You tell him.
Return to the entrance? I've never actually been to the entrance. I mean, like, people you root for, not the villains, of course. That's why I don't count FMA for this. Yeah. I could see that concept being interesting. Trying to think of, like... Greed as a character you root for was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I think, like... I don't know. As I get older and I see people really suffering from different sins, it becomes both more interesting and less. Like, I've met people who, like, suffer from pride, but at the same time they benefit immensely from it. So it's
well,
like...
the idea is when it goes overboard, right?
No. I think... Like, okay, so I've met someone with an immense amount of pride, and it caused them to go from having nothing in life literally starving, to making like 6-7 figures without without a college degree, right? Like their sense of like pride, right? It pushed them to that level. The same pride will cripple you in a situation where like you're embarrassed, like you have a girlfriend that's cheating on you with people you know.
Oh yeah.
That
Destroys your pride.
that is devastating to anyone. Someone with a very great amount of pride, they suffer worse than other people, to a point where, you know, it can like derail your life for 5, 6, 7 years, and that's not something that's depending on how old you are, that's not always something you can recover from. I think fighting Radahn will be fucking crazy now that I'm over here. Yeah, I thought these guys had low poise, but I've been beating the shit out of their guys. We took a fuck ton of damage from just... Oh, bleed.
That's how we do it, baby. How the game was meant to be played.
Now that fucking tower. How many times have I needed this for a bow run?
I guess we should be thinking about ending the stream soon. It's already
She rolls up
getting
and
too late.
says she just got tested positive, and the entire squad gasps in unison. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 1:23 a.m. We got places to be tomorrow.
Yeah, we do. At least I'm tired.
Yeah. Good for you.
Can we hit someone a single time? Wow, that was useless. Okay. This is the best thing that's ever happened to Elden Ring. I can skip that garbage section. Oh, baby.
Hell yeah.
Oh, baby. Is that where the boss is? No, the boss is in here. There it is.
Well, before you go, sing us off, Dan Finn.
Program
what song
restart.
What song should I sing and stream with? Sing a Sonic song for the send-off? Oh, there's so many Sonic songs. Oh, the stars are aligned. The festival is nigh.
Sounds very Halo.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not that, like, that's nothing. No one can do that ever again because of Halo. But.
We realize, of course, that the church exists. You know, for nothing.
Yeah.
I'm hanging on to the other side. I won't give in till the end of me. I gotta learn the lyrics to these songs.
Oh, it's somber smithing stones? That's no good.
Now face it, you're just an enemy.
This is... How do I write? Oh, somber smithing stone. Okay, so that's not bad.
Can't pray, blacksmith. Otherwise, Miyazaki will come after you.
Yeah. I should probably upgrade the katana so I can do cool katana moves. Well, my happy story is that someone bought all 3 of my books. It's not a universal happy story, but
He was very excited.
yes, it's very
Normally, people don't even know that his website exists. So.
yeah. Well, don't know or don't care.
But
One
it
of
is
the two.
atomizer at atomizer.com.
All right. Okay. Yee. Kaiba Man? Oh no, we don't actually have it.
None of those work anymore, so you don't have the photos.
Oh boo.
A boo boo.
Well, I'm sure I've recovered the photos though.
You can certainly make new ones.
All right, so playing this mod is quite cool.
Yeah.
And you don't have any interest in like playing co-op with this?
Be a bit rough, but
Yeah, I don't think we'd have any idea what the fuck is going on.
you'd be like flying around everywhere on the sword, and I'd just be on the horse, like, wait up.
Well, no. You would play with the mod too, so then you
Nah,
could.
I don't want to play with mod.
Okay, fair enough then. Then I think this arrangement suits us perfectly. The massive amount of speed is quite nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speed creep is like a thing to be concerned about in games because then you just like can't stand to like journey around. I don't know if that's necessarily true for like fantasy because you know running around in like the forest is
the
kind
Dark
of just
Souls games.
tranquil.
You like fucking zoom in Elden Ring.
Mhm.
Dark Souls 1 especially was like so slow. My god. It was killing me.
No Blue Eyes Chan. I don't.
Here's the wedding picture.
Is that?
You have to bring it all the way up top. Over whatever.
No, it's not actually there. It's just in it. The pictures are all in a different folder now because I changed my hard drive. I had a hard drive die, right? Oh, I can't even remember what happened.
Oh, who knows, man? This shit's always going down.
Polymerization seemed like the coolest card in the anime. It just creates new monsters. Yeah. They did more with like fusions later. But polymerization is not the best. They added more cards that like as long as you have a polymerization in your hand, this card in the fusion pile can like do something kind of cards. So
They added speed counters. You go fast to get more power or something.
it's an interesting mechanic, kind of, but they didn't really do it that well.
What the fuck was up with the end of that first season? They had like stuff set up, and then they had the stupidest plot twists all the way at the end.
Yeah, I don't know what was really going on there.
Yeah, some commie crap.
Yeah.
We need to get the guy to stab them with a samurai sword. Just
Toya Yamaguchi.
yeah, there you go. Absolute mad lad. Gotta get all the communists.
This is definitely a very crazy mod to play around with. I am enjoying this quite a bit. I hope
Good.
you guys are enjoying watching.
Yeah, despite its chaotic nature.
Yeah. Me personally, like off stream, I was playing a Sword and Shield guy, and if you get perfect blocks, it counts as a parry, and that was that was really fun. I that like makes me smile while I use it. It's just so, just classic sword and shield like Prince thing going on. You know, you could just do that instead of like, I don't know, trying to. It feels like when you actually parry stuff, it feels like it just makes me feel like I played the game too much. Like I'm memorizing attack patterns instead of like trying to learn them in the fight and being rewarded for it, because you gamble everything on a. Yeah.
Yippers.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah.
We'll be going to a con.
Yeah, so we won't be streaming for a while, but we'll catch you after the convention and tell you guys how it went.
Not tomorrow, not the day after.
The whole weekend we're gonna be at the convention, yes. But yeah,
maybe Monday.
we'll see if they have any green dot.
No happy story. Happy story is somebody bought my books. Yay! Happy for me.
That's a happy story. Adam's making it. Getting his books out there. You got so many fans after the Horizon Quest campaign.
Yay.
People still making fan art of your characters. Even now.
Our characters, really, because like a lot of the visual stuff is but yeah. Yeah, I gotta get off of Stripe on my website. I have to get another payment processor that's less like woke. They're not as bad as PayPal, but they're still woke. So they gots to go. And I was looking at a few. Some of them are a little hard to sign up for. Like they want you to have a business like number and stuff like that. But I got like a juicy deal like forever ago. For like $2,000 off like the first couple transactions.
That is a juicy deal. Is it like crypto or something?
No, it's just like they'll waive the transaction fee for the first like $2,000 of sales.
Yeah.
So that's a whole bunch of money. It's not like $2,000 that they're handing me, but
right, but it's still
yeah. And their numbers were a little better than Stripe, I think. So it's just a little bit of like, well, I guess a whole bunch of pain in the ass technical work to get it set up, and then it's just like theoretically extra money. It just feels like the least priority to do because I just don't sell that much. But I guess it is a thing I have to do.
Set it up for me.
Someone found Adam's store. That's the happy story. Oh snap, the R34 is out? No, it's not. Yeah, hopefully we do well at the convention. It's much cheaper than the previous convention. So there's a much nicer margin, I suppose. But I guess there is the hotel to balance out too, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, anyway.
So long as they don't like kick us out of the room, I think we'll be fine. Adam, bring extra green dots just in case. We'll smack them on whatever lanyard they give us.
I gotta post that
We got the green
video.
dot.
Oof, good. I'm tired, so I'll get to sleep quick and get up tomorrow and then get our ass out there. Oh God, I didn't check my phone.
I'm super tired.
Our buddies were.
Our buds.
Oh, okay. We got our buddies in Long Island for dinner plans. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Can't stay in this room without a green dot. Yeah.
You know how it goes.
Anyway.
Discriminating against the non-daughters.
Yeah.
But yeah, So, I'm tired,
Yeah. Anyway,
and we'll see you next time, guys.
yeah. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you'll hang out with us again soon.
Yeah, good night.